Welcome. Howdy, y'all, my darling humans. I hope everyone is doing well today. My name is Sandra Waldrop. You are watching Kingdom Acres, and this is my segment on Craft Round the Clock. This is our big Kindness for Sherry week. It is something that is so extremely dear to my heart right now. There's just been so much loss. I lost my grandfather a few weeks ago, and then not too long after that, my best friend lost her mother-in-law. Then we got news of Sherry, and then and now we are dealing with devastation daily with all of the just the horrendous situation in Kerr County here in Texas. So if y'all could just keep all of those people in your prayers, I'd appreciate that greatly. We really need to be praying for any survivors that can still be found, and also the families of the people who have been found but who did not survive. It's a very hard time around here right now, not just personally in my home, but around the state. And I know that we are not alone. So thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate y'all coming on and crafting with me today. I hope that I can do Sherry's benefit some justice. And really, my heart is so warmed by all the women who have come together to make this event possible. It warms my heart so much. And really, it's just such a beautiful thing. So thank you for being here again. When you come on, please shoot me a comment on there. Let me know you're here. Say hi. I love to interact. So I have a little, looking ahead, I have a little fall project that we are going to put together. And in addition to these, in the last 5 minutes, I will be auctioning these off for Miss Sherry's family. You will find the PayPal link in the description to make any donation. Even if you do not win the auction, please feel free to make any donation to the family. But I will, to that PayPal. So you will pay on the PayPal directly, and I will cover the shipping. Okay, so no money comes to me at all for anything. And I am more than happy to pay that shipping cost. I'm not seeing any comments. This is going to be an issue. Let's see here. Hopefully I can get some comments going. I'm not seeing comments. All right. Oh, there we go. Hey, Kimmery. Thank you for reminding me. I was like, it's B, because last time I said BB Crafts was Kimmery, and that's not you, but I do have somebody else named BB Crafts. So there we go. I finally got those comments rolling in. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you. So, if y'all know me, I love to garden. I love it so much. I love having a big garden. I'm a little bit of a survivalist. I like self-sufficiency, right? So I love to grow our food. And as a result, okay, in my spring garden this year, I did little of the pumpkin pie pumpkins. And we've already harvested them, and I've canned a bunch of them. I still have a couple waiting to be processed. But so as a result, I have these pumpkin tops that I saved. And so we are going to make a 3 set of pumpkins, cute little pumpkins, and we're going to make them all cute and fancy and just a sweet little shelf sitter. But when you win this auction, you won't just be getting these. I have all sorts of little goodies that I'm just going to go ahead and show you now. Will you please hand me that? I dropped it. I have a little bit of chicken wire, authentic chicken wire straight from the farm. A couple of homegrown loofahs, okay, some coffee stained muslin, and then I have some napkins here, some fall napkins. All will be coming to you along with your pumpkins. So hello. It's hard. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, it is hard. It's tears are shed daily in this home for the people in Kerrville. My youngest daughter is in girls ministry, and I guess it used to be called missionettes. It's a church club type thing. Anyways, we had gone to camp back in April. We were in Kerrville at camp, and so this hits very close to home. This could have been me and my babies and my church going through all of that devastation. So I thank you so much for any prayers you can give to those families, and the prayers for Miss Sherry's family. I'm praying for peace that surpasses all understanding that can only come from the Lord. So thank you so much. I'm going to try to keep the tears back today, and hopefully my Wi-Fi and everything behaves itself, because I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder rolling out there, but I feel like Brooks and Dunn should be playing us a melody right now, because we've got some rain pouring and some thunder roaring. And so yeah, and it's Texas, so it's got to be Brooks and Dunn, right? Oh, goodness gracious. And hopefully my comments stopped again. Goodness gracious. I don't know how that's going to work come auction time. If something happens and I lose power, I live out here in the boondocks, y'all. Okay. I live out here in the boondocks. So if I lose power, I will lose Wi-Fi. And if I lose Wi-Fi, y'all won't be able to see me. Okay. If that happens, these items will go up for a silent auction, if you will, on my page, and I'll leave that up until, midnight or whatever or something, and then after that we will go ahead and declare an auction winner. That's only if I lose power and my video gets cut short. If I'm able to have the auction here on this live, then we'll be fine. Okay, so housekeeping taken care of. Okay, so first thing I put in is pumpkin orange from Apple Barrel, and then I've got this burnt umber from Decor Americana, whatever it likes to be called. Okay, I'm just going to give that a little mix, because I want the orange, but I don't want it overly orange. And I've got a dog at my side who would just love to burrow inside of my being, because she is not enjoying this thunder. She does not like it at all. This is Miss Tracy's Coffee Grunge. So I'm just adding a little bit of that in there. I just want to kind of water that down a bit, but I also want to get a good color on that. Can y'all see? Yeah? Okay. So I'm just going to, you know what though? I had a whole plan here, and I'm jumping ahead. I'm wanting to kind of start out with a little bit of hot glue on these at the top to give them some bumpiness at the top, and I'm going to kind of just let that go over a bit on my block, just to, okay, and I'm out of hot glue. I see one right here. Yeah, last comment I saw was tailored by Debbie. Sorry guys, gosh golly, I hate that I'm not seeing comments, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just using hot glue here to make just some tendrils coming down a little bit. And I'm going to have those be orange. You know, when you have a pumpkin growing and it kind of makes that area right there just bumpy. It gives it some bumps. It gives it character. So I'm loving this one. Look at that. Would you look at all of the character on that? I just think that it's so pretty. So pretty. All that character. So I'm just going to go over. And this is just adding in those bumps. Bumpy bumps. So we had VBS this morning, and I tell you, all those beautiful children jumping around and praising the Lord, and such a sweet message that they had today of the Good Samaritan. And it really made me think about the lives that are going on all this week in Craft Around the Clock, and just what a blessing you ladies are to me. And I'm sure there are some men in here too. I don't want the men to feel left out. But you know, it really blesses my heart that y'all are just such good people. It's just such a sweet, sweet thing to know that I am in such precious company. Precious company. All right. And I'm just going right over the top of that hot glue along with the wood and everything. I'm covering everything with my acrylic paint. And it's okay that it's not going on super thick or anything, because we can give it more than one coat. We can give it more than one coat. It's better if we do, right? That wood, these blocks I've had for years just sitting there waiting for me to do something with them. So these are, I think, my last 3. I might have more in the garage. I don't know. I had to clean the cobwebs off of these ones. I've had them just sitting there in my, first they were in my garage, and then they got moved to my craft room, and you know how that goes. Let's see. I'm going to try to refresh my screen here so I can see what everyone's saying. All right, let me get that 4th wall here, though. Let's see here. Let me swipe and swipe back and see if that, there we go. I got a notification of some sort there. Woohoo! It worked. Maybe a little, oh, you love the knot holes. Thank you. Yes, it worked. It worked. I'm seeing things. It must be one of those days. Oh, hey, you know what? Would you please bring me, I've got my little assistant here in the background. Would you please bring me the iPad? Oh, no. Gosh, golly, that makes me so upset. I'm back. Maybe. Oh, good. Okay, y'all. We're going to have a little spooky, I guess, crafting day. Hi from Texas. Well, hello back from Texas. I hope that I'm actually live, and I'm so sorry that my power has gone out. Hopefully the Wi-Fi, well, actually there is no Wi-Fi. I've got 2 bars by the grace of God. So I'm just going to keep on going, and hopefully, let me swipe and make sure that y'all are, goodness me. Being out here in the boondocks, y'all, and trying to do technology-based anything is, it is for the birds, I tell you. It is for the birds. So sorry about that, guys. I am hoping that y'all are seeing me. Goodness gracious. I'm sitting here with my precious little assistant doll, doll of a daughter, holding the flashlight for me. I'm just going to keep on going. Hopefully it all works out. Oh, goodness gracious. Hopefully the power will just pop back on here, because I am I am very displeased at the lack of electricity right now in my home. You know, and it's been cooling off whenever it rains, but you know, you never know when it's just going to get muggy out from the rain too. It usually likes to get pretty muggy with the rain. So that is usually an issue. You can hear me? Oh, praise God. Oh, good. I'm glad that you can hear me. I'm still alive. Oh, yay, good. Goodness gracious. Hopefully, hopefully y'all are hanging with me here. This is just the silliest live I've ever done, sitting here in the dark. Oh gosh. So, but again, it is a benefit. So I want to just keep going and do my best here. Not gonna stop. Not gonna stop. All right. So I've got 2 pumpkins painted. I bet as soon as I'm done being live, the power will come back on. I bet the power will come back on right as I'm done needing the electricity. Well, I need electricity anyways, because, you know, I have a family and they want dinner at some point and all that regular stuff. But would you help me if the iPad's not going to work? I just have to keep swiping back and forth. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to keep going because it's a benefit for Sherry. And you know, I didn't really know Sherry. Before she passed, I didn't know her. But you know, we don't really meet a lot of our crafting friends in person. And I got to watch quite a few of her videos and just see what a beautiful person she was and what a blessing to the world she was. And can I be a post-dated friend? If she were alive, I know that she and I would get along really well. She's such a sweet, sweet lady. Just getting this last one covered in that orange paint. And if I need to go back and touch any of this up when I have full lighting, I definitely will do that before I ship anything out. And I'm really wanting this. No, it's not working, sweetheart. It doesn't have its own service, so it's got to have the Wi-Fi on the iPad, unfortunately. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kefany. So I hope the weather is good where y'all are. And really, the weather was fine most of the day, but it was like just a little bit before I was about to go live, the weather started acting kind of gloomy. And then my dog started panicking and I was like, oh no. But in Texas, I mean, that can happen, you know, just at random. In this part of Texas anyways, we can get rain at the drop of a hat. It can be sunny outside and all of a sudden it's raining. So I don't really like to cancel if I think there's going to be rain or anything like that, because it'll come, it'll be here for 2 minutes and then it'll be gone. Or it'll come and go nuts. You just never know. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to look and see what I've got here, what I'm doing. All right. So I'm going to get my coffee glaze and maybe some cinnamon just to kind of goop this up a little bit. There we go. The other way it was like right in my eye. It is bright in your eyes, but you have the ability to move. My daughter's like, it's shining right in my eyes. You're back. I see y'all again. I see y'all. Still here. Still crafting. Still being my crazy old self. Talking to myself apparently, because I didn't even know y'all had gone. Oh goodness. Oh, so what I'm doing here is I'm just going around these and I am putting grunge glaze, which is a thin version of Miss Tracy's the podge, the coffee podge. Thinking of words here. Yes, I'm from Texas. Texas is you know, I grew up in New Mexico, southern New Mexico, in the desert, and even she missed the rain. She did not miss the earthquakes, but she missed the rain. So I'm just gonna keep on sprinkling. Keep on sprinkling. All right, so I've got, what have I done so far? Besides work in the dark, let's see here. I'm going to put this right up here and I'm going to show y'all. I've got, that light's really harsh on that. Okay. I've got that glue on top. I've got the orange paint mixed with the brown and the coffee grunge. And then I've glazed it and I've sprinkled cinnamon. Oh, goodness gracious. This is crazy. I cannot believe it. Oh, hello there. You're back. I'm back. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this. But I'm just going to keep on keeping on. That's how it's going to go around here. Okay, so I've got my glaze, and it's coffee grunge with Mod Podge. Very thin mixture. Okay. And I really like it for just a little bit of something that you want to sit on top, but you don't need a real thick layer. I'm going to dump out some of my cinnamon here so I can stop going back and forth with that. And I can easily grab it. Okay. And then I'm just going to pat. Oh, good. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here and sticking with me. Oh, goodness. That is solidarity, y'all. That is solidarity. When y'all are sticking with me, crafting in the dark, I usually, save my lives and then repost them to YouTube. I'm going to have to look and decide whether or not I'm going to repost this one on YouTube. Maybe just for some laughs, huh? Maybe just for some laughs. Because it is just so fun. Are y'all still there? I'm like back and forth. Trying to keep my eye on it. Oh, thank you. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so encouraging. That's so sweet. I love our community. Y'all are just some of the best people out there. I don't know if y'all know that, but y'all are some of the best. Very encouraging. And it would be really easy to be like, well, power's out, you know, and everybody just go and put on your TV or something, you know, and just watch your show and not worry about what's going over here. So I really appreciate y'all sticking with me. And I do hope that you'll make a donation, no matter how small, to Miss Sherry's benefit link. It helps her family out. I used to work for a funeral home just a couple years ago. And so I do know how expensive funerals can be. And if you are not expecting it, that is a huge hardship. That is a huge hardship. And I know that probably 90% of us are not sitting there with just, you know, a savings account that's got thousands and thousands of dollars waiting, right? I know Dave Ramsey does not approve of my savings account at all. My non-existent savings. If he could see, he would have eyebrows raised if he came and did an inspection on our finances. He'd be like, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. But I'm not in charge of my house. I'm not in charge of the finances. So my husband and I both know that I am the impulsive buyer. All right. So there's that. So all that to say, if I was the one in charge, oh, goodness gracious, I don't have a glue gun to finish these off. I do have my E6000, okay? And I am going to use that. And I was already planning on using that, but we're going to have to make do without our hot glue, which is fine. Put this on there. Okay, got about 10 more minutes before I can start any bidding, but I want to do more zhuzhing. See, I really need that hot glue gun because that'll hold the E6000 in place to keep those from moving around. But I'm gonna do my best here. Try not to lose things in the dark as well. Oh, thank you. Worth it. Yes, yes. It only rained for 15 minutes. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, gosh. I just got E6000 on my actual table. Okay. Shh, don't tell my husband. No, he won't. He will be displeased. But okay. We'll get some E6000 on this one. All right. And where's my lid? Where did I set my lid? Oh, it's in the things. Okay, good. I've got eyes sitting next to me that's helping me out here. Praise God for little humans. They are good helpers. Okay. Now, okay, that's not. Okay. Is that better? Let me just come closer. Check that out. Isn't that looking cool? Okay, but I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm trying to not step on the dog. Okay. Now I brought some twine and I'm just going to do like little rag bows for these. Nothing crazy, nothing, just a little bit of, I don't know. I really love some added femininity to a project. So I'm going to cut 2 more strips for that. I love primitive, but I also love just the little extra something. You know what I mean? a little extra something. Y'all are so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna add, got some ribbon here, some lace, some coffee grunged cheesecloth. Okay, got some of that. Let's see here. Let me put some of my coffee grunged cheesecloth. I freshly coffee grunged the cheese. Hello, I'm back. I just kept working on this little rag bow. I tell you, this is crazy. Some craziness. All right. For those just hopping on, I apologize about my lack of electricity. But we are crafting in the dark here at the Waldrop residence. Okay. Kingdom Acres is now crafting in the dark acres. Okay. So I've got this little rag bow that I'm adding on, and it's just got some lace and some jute and some coffee grunged cheesecloth. And so all three will be done like that on there. We've got 7 more minutes. I'm going to keep working on these lace things, but I also want to do a tag. I'm going to add a tag to at least one of them, just so that we can, and I'm going to do this pumpkin pie one. I'm just going around the tag here with my, just like my old paint water, nothing crazy. And I'm going to tear this as best I can in the dark. It's very fall-esque, right? It's a very fall ambience to be crafting in the dark. So I feel like I should have my little lantern going. But we learned after Barrel that using a lantern in the heat of the summer is not a great idea, because even that one tiny little flame will heat your house up in a jiffy. And so that is a winter outage tool, not a summer outage tool. We learned that last year, July. Oh, it was this week. It's been 1 full year since Barrel hit us last year. Goodness gracious. And I know people who are still recovering, still fixing their homes up from having been hit by that hurricane. All right. So this is a sweet little torn label, and I won't be able to actually glue it onto my jute that I'm going to tie it on, but I am going to give it some glaze here on the back to make sure that the back is not white. Is it? Almost home. It's my Shabby.
Oh, Mama, yeah.
Oh, yay! You're back! Woohoo! I am back, and we have 3 minutes till we can start the auction. Oh, goodness, y'all. Pray for me and my cell service here. Goodness gracious. All right, so I'm just doing a couple more of y'all are back. Yay! So we are going to start the auction in 1 minute. Who knew that my life would just go crazy here in this 45-minute segment? Goodness gracious. Now my husband is here with a load of something. I don't even know what is going on out there. And so we've got trucks and dogs barking and rain going and all this stuff. Anyways, here's the label that I did. There's the label, and that will be on there on one of the pumpkins as well. And I'm just fixing these up. So, okay. I still need my coffee grunge, my coffee stained cheesecloth on these. All right. Okay, so I'm just tying these to make my other two little rag bows. Y'all are still there. Thank you so much. Oh, Miss Beverly, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of the support y'all are giving me right now. Keeping me sane. We've got all kinds of craziness happening over here. I don't even know. So, got dogs barking, trucks outside. I don't even know. That one will probably go on the front there. Oh, y'all can see that. Trying. Oh, we're just hopping along here. Hopping along. Okay, one more. Oh, I am 1 minute past time to start the thing. Okay, let's see here. How do I start? Can y'all start to auction? Okay.